Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is yours truly, the voice, Mr. Savoir Faire, the DL Marshall. And guess what, y'all? It's time for some more Marsh Media News update. Hey, we've got some news for you. And guess what? As always, if you make it public, we're going to make it popular. All right, let's get ready to get into it. Give a few of you a chance to get on in. And once you come on in, say hello. As always, those of you that have always been coming in, you are regulars. You know how the drill goes. You come on in, say hello, say where you're watching from. We give you a big up, and we continue on with the news. All we ask you to do is like the episode. If you're going to comment and share it with some people. Either you can share it by sharing the entire stream link, or you can just comment someone's name in. Want to say big ups and shout out and hello to everybody that is watching us from our live Facebook stream, our live TikTok stream, and of course, right here on YouTube, channel I-70MMBE, our very network right here. Before we get started, I want to make sure I invite each and every one of you guys, July the 6th. That's right, July the 6th. I am having my live streaming of my first ever, you heard what I said, first ever half-hour special right there. It's the DL Marshall half-hour comedy special, July 6th, which is Saturday night, 6 o'clock p.m. For only $5, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/Marsh Media Backstage ENT. Now, we love all the subscriptions, but there is a free subscription to where you are limited access. You only get trailers of things. You don't get nothing. But to see this special, for only $5, a half hour of gut-splitting, side-hurting, ab-developing humor. Wholly hilarious. All you got to do is click that $5 subscription. It's only $5. Not only $5 will get you to see the half-hour comedy special, but a whole lot of other Marsh Media Backstage entertainment content. All right, caught me in between trying to say ENT and entertainment. So y'all make sure that y'all go after you get through watching here and check us out. All right, don't forget, jump in the comments, let us know what you think about the stories we are going to cover today, and as well as let us know where you're watching us from. All right, we're gonna jump in to a woman that called me and Bam annoying the other night. She had her light skin energy on high beam, our halogen lamp backstage, and on Marsh Media News Update. Give it up, my homegirl, Miss Sean Lee. What's up?
Listen, you won't get enough of the light skin stuff. You hear me?
You know it's out of love. You know it's out of love.
I was like, where's he going with this?
Yeah. You lighten up my day. It's been a minute, Sean Lee. You've been traveling. We've been touring. Welcome back behind the desk.
I'm here. I feel like I'm still not here. I feel like I'm still on vacation, though. So then there's that.
Life is a vacation. Because think about it. You got to travel here and there, to and fro. So life is nothing but a vacation. Your boy said life is but a box of chocolates. But life is a vacation. You get out of it what you put into it. You know what I mean? If you don't, if you don't invest in it, the location you get to, it ain't gonna be too favorable. It ain't gonna be too enjoyable. But when you going what?
I said it's just gonna be St. Louis.
Oh, I know it's gonna be some people watching and gonna get mad at that. What's up to our regular viewer, Miss Abronia Scott, up into Chi-Town tonight. Yeah, man. So she checks in with us faithfully. And I just thank goodness for those that want to come in and hang out with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, girl.
Man, I got some stories, Sean, and they ain't lies. I got some lies too, but we ain't gonna tell them today. We're gonna tell the story.
I don't need you to tell no lies. Not today. Today.
And it said what you people been doing. See, she missed it, Sean. See, what had happened was Sean was like, "Hey, I can't do it this week because I ain't got time for you low budget Negroes."
That is not a that's a lie. See, that's a lie he's telling. We just been. I feel like we just been on. They've been traveling. I've been on vacation. So yeah.
It says, yeah, he did have a gift for me, but whatever. Hey, I still have that gift, Abronia, which is a believer wear shirt. I tried to get it to her sister. Yeah, I tried to get it to her sister when her sister came to Kansas City, but our schedules mixed out. So I think I might have to upgrade that. I might have to upgrade that gift.
Yeah. You're gonna need to upgrade that.
Yeah, Abronia always always reaches out and supports very good. She says, Sean, I know he's blaming you. Of course. I'm putting the blame where it goes. Rightfully so.
Not facts. Again, more lies.
I look, y'all tune in to see the DL Marshall and Sean Lee. And Sean was like, look, dude, I got places to go. I got airlines to visit. I got planes to board. I got flights to catch. Dude, ain't nobody got time to be sitting at no media desk looking at you, waiting on you, talking with you.
I was trying to work on my 10, but not because of DL though. I was trying to work on my 10, but not still.
Then you're gonna miss your branding. I done branded you, man. Don't mess up your brand.
Oh, trust me, I'm still gonna be light skinned. Ain't that much.
Yeah, you sure ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. Because ain't much difference between a 120 watt bulb and a 100-watt bulb. I mean, that's just like saying it cooled down from 105 to 98. I mean,
okay.
Still on the roll from the comedy show. We had an invitation-only comedy show hosted by Sean Lee and Billy Bird, Bam Brown, the DL Marshall, and Mind, Body, and Soul GG. It was off the chain. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Wow.
Now that's you, DL, flying all over the country and doing shows. Man, God is good. I thank God for it. But I'll still be back. I still be back behind the desk of Bronya, ready to do the show. Because for me, it's about y'all. I haven't forgotten y'all.
I ain't forgot nobody either. I was on vacation.
You caught that, man. Your face is like, wait a minute.
Vacation. I was on vacation.
Everybody needs a little vacation that keeps you from snapping every now and again. So, hey, big ups to everybody that's watching on Facebook, everybody that's watching on YouTube. Jump in those comments, man. Share, like, subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube side, channel I70MMBE, please subscribe, like, share. If on Facebook, you already following, you already are a friend. So all we asking is that you like this episode and subscribe. Get the likes up, get the subscribes up, get the shares up. We are Black-owned media trying to give you the best. Hey, Sean, you've been traveling and we're going to make sure we get into that. But hey, that shirt says empower her, right?
Empower. It's just empower, but the play on the her. Yeah. Empower.
Yeah. So essentially empower her, right?
Yes.
And you know, the greatest way to empower her is to honor him by her. So I'm just saying, if you want to get your power in, plug into the power source and watch that king exalt his queen. Woo! That boy has got bars today.
I don't even know what. Carry on.
You didn't catch that? It was too cerebral for you?
Nah. Yeah.
What's been my mantra and my motto of operator all year long? Black man, black woman, we are not opponents, we're teammates. So empowering her means if she charge into the him that is the king, he's gonna automatically elevate and lift his queen, and together we rise. Happy Juneteenth. Hey, you know what I'm saying.
This guy over here. This guy.
See, and Abronia said, yeah, Sean, that went over my head too. Come on, queens. Come on. It's about y'all, queens. It's about y'all, queens. It's about y'all. But it can't be about y'all. It can't be about y'all until we get into position to protect y'all. Because if we step out of our position, then y'all are vulnerable to extinction. That's why they come after us to hit us first. That's why I said it's time out for black women be talking about, oh, we got it hard. And then black men say, no, we got it hard. And we going back and forth about who getting hit by Master's whip the hardest. It all hurt.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, we greater together. We great. Marvin Durant. Hey, look, Marvin, I'm coming on your show. I'm coming on your show this week if you will have me. But Marvin, I'm going to call you as soon as this getting up. I'm going to go on and say it right now. Marvin, you can put in the comments if you want to do so. Breaking news. You know we unorthodox. Marsh Media News Update. Media News Update. I want to have Dr. Marvin Durant, the doctor of sports, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to sports of all kind. I want him to come on Marsh Media News Update with DDL Marshall, Sean Lee, to do a quick segment on sports. I want to add a sports segment. Marvin, will you be willing to join us as our chief of sports? Between you and Dre Tate, I guess I'm going to have to start back buying Adidas wear. You know, everybody always talking about I got J's on and you J this, you J that. Listen, a lot of people don't realize, Sean, that if I'm not getting my Jordans free, the most I spend on a lot of my Jordans are about $35. The high end of my Jordans probably will be about $150. And guess what? The highest pair of Jordans I spent has been $150. Guess what? Ooh, they some Louis Vuitton Jordan 1s, low cut.
I don't know how you guys do it with these sneakers. Like,
Sean, I got a seersucker suit that I'm gonna wear at an award show coming up. It's like a tannish cream. I'm gonna have like a kind of that chocolate. You know how you got the light and the brown contrast with Louis Vuitton. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put that chocolate underneath. Then I'm gonna drop them Louis Vuitton J's on them. Now that's news. That's good news. Hey, Charlie Joe Dodd. He said it would be an honor. Right here, y'all heard it first. We just broke news as we breaking bread. Yes, sir. Marvin Durant is going to now join Marsh Media News Update every morning with DDL Marshall, Sean Lee, bringing you the best in sports, because I don't know anyone that has more wealth of knowledge of sports than that man right there, Mr. Marvin Durant. He makes me talk about sports better. And I know a lot about sports, but that man right there makes me talk about sports a whole lot better. Yes, 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 yes. All right, Sean, you got the dimples gleaming. You got them sparkling. The lip gloss is popping. The eyebrows are sweet. The shirt is empower her. We done broke the knowledge on black men, black women. We gonna stick together. We gonna fight together. We gonna love together. We gonna unite. We gonna raise these families together. Hey, deaf to single households. Now we'll take a widower, but deaf to single households. Okay, deaf to single households in the black community.
Okay.
Each one gonna reach one so that we can teach one to go out and teach a million. Because I know I already done sparked the brain of that one that's going to go get a million.
Okay.
Right on. All right, Sean. I started picking on your Empower Her shirt for a reason.
Why?
For a reason. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Black judge Christina Peterson, judge in Georgia, got arrested. I mean, they did the sister dirty. Police officer slung her wig off her head. She out in public with she didn't even have the black wig cap on. She had the old grandma tan stocking color. Yeah. And the sad part is she didn't realize her wig had fallen off until she told one of her people that was with her to film her. And when she looked into the camera, she said, and y'all done took off my, oh my God, put me in the car. Now, you know, a black woman serious about that wig game when she say, put me in the police car. so that y'all don't see this thing on my head. So here's the deal. Christina Peterson is a Georgia judge, right? A lot of people been on her head accusing her of being incompetent as a judge. They're accusing her of taking money from clients without repaying them back. And recently, they have accused her and arrested her for fighting outside of a club called the Red Martini. Now, if anybody invites you to a club called the Red Martini, I want you to do exactly like you're supposed to do if somebody invites you to a club to eat wings called Foxy's. Don't go.
And as a judge, don't go. That's just not good judgment. But
why are you out kicking in your district? First of all, you might be in there with somebody's people that you done put away.
That part.
But I digress. So she got arrested for fighting, and I guess they was trying to get her to take a breathalyzer, and she looked at the arresting officer while she was in the back of the cruiser. Now, she didn't appear drunk. I'm going to say that. Now, this is not to put a sister in a poor light. It's just to report the news that the sister did. So she wigless in the back of, now, the girl, pretty. She pretty. And she blessed by God, statuesque-wise. She's not quite Miss Juanita, but she blessed. All right, so we got that out the way. I said that to say this. The dress that she had on, they was handling her a little too rough because at any moment, her womanhood could have come out in any parts of that dress. Men, officers, y'all got to slack up on some of the aggressive force that y'all putting on these women. All right, it don't take all that. It don't take all that, especially once you have them handcuffed. And then especially when you hear people that's in the background say, she's a judge, she's a judge. At that moment, you give her the same courtesy you would give an officer that have identified himself as an officer. You like, all right, we're going to take her over here. You remove that servant, that civil servant, you remove them now out of the public eye to give them some type of dignity to keep, right? So they could have took her once they heard possibly this is a judge we have. They should have moved her over to the side before putting her in the car and said, ma'am, are you a judge? Somebody go get her wig. Somebody can go get that wig. We're going to put the wig back on. Okay. Are you a judge? Seriously? Yes, I am. Give them the name because they've been screaming her name since it started. The video started. Look her up. You see she's a judge. Now you handle her with the respect you should give any civil servant anyway. Yeah. But especially this being a judge, you never know when you might find yourself in front of her officer with a case or as a defendant.
Yeah.
So everybody is like, what are you doing? Stop doing her like that. Whips it, whoop, 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 whoop. And yeah, they rough on her. She get in the back of the car, Sean. She said, I pray for you. I pray for you. Because you look like you got a long life ahead of you. Cold word. You look like you too young. You ignorant. So I'm going to spaz, but I'm going to pray for you because you got a lot of life to live. Because the last person that handled me like this, they died 30 days after doing it. Woo! Did she go Sealy from Color Purple? Y'all rest me right. Every perp you go after, go give you trouble. I mean, she put it on him. He's like, ma'am, just do this and I'll be out your life and you can get your day going or be on with your day. No, she can't. She got to ride to the station that you about to take to and go through all these processes. I still say now that I'm at the age that I'm at, because I was a firecracker in my 20s and I kind of simmered down in my 30s, but in my 20s with them police officers, y'all don't hold court on the side of the road. Don't hold court in the back of a squad car because you're handcuffed. There's generally a cage or a plexiglass window in between you and back seat. You ain't got no control where you're going. They tell you you're going to the station, but you don't know if you're going to make some stops off on the way. So you don't know the level of corruption the officer driving you or transporting you has. Well, anyway, to further on with the story, there were people out there saying she wasn't fighting the lady. She was trying to help the lady. She was allegedly trying to help a lady that was getting scuffed up by another man. Now, there were other men in the background coming to Judge Peterson's defense, but where was the men coming to the defense of the woman that was being manhandled and accosted by the man? I'm gonna tell you why. Said Sean, a lot of people do not like getting into what appears to be domestic situations, because why didn't that lady run over if that be the case and say, no, 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 y'all, let her go. She was trying to help me. You follow what I'm saying? Just think if she had to just got on her phone and called 911, Judge, ain't that what y'all tell us to do? Don't get into it yourself. Call adequate law enforcement, correct? And at a club, especially a club called the Red Martini, I'm sure it was some police on hand. Look how quick they got there for her.
Yeah.
And if a woman is saying, police, police, then hey, police would have showed up. But that it don't stop there, Sean. It don't stop there. So I hope you got your notes so that you can weigh in on this. Her defense team demanded that the police department release the vest camera so that y'all could see what these officers is trying to cover up. But you know these officers, boy, they slick. They slick as a can of oil. Yeah. They slick as fish coming out the pond. You trying to get it off the hook. Listen here. They released enough where it seemed like she was like, no, let her go. Let her go. Let her go. And then the camera went off. So the the vest cam that they asked for, the body cam that they asked for, seemed to sound like she was telling the people around, now let this chick go so I can finish on her. That's what it sounded like. But the defense is, as some of the witness said, she witnessed a woman being assaulted and abused by a man outside the club. She went to defend. Now, who knows? Both things can be right, because we know two things can be right all at one time. Yeah. What I think happened was, I really believe that Judge Peterson, knowing she's a judge, didn't just go out in public fighting this lady. I believe she went to go help this lady with this man. And the woman, in her anger, over emotional and out of control, started snapping with her. Get out my business. You ain't got, and she's like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm trying to help you. And then by the time the police arrived, it looked like two women were scuffling. And the dude that was whooping her tail at first probably said, and slid on out the way. What you think?
You know what? To me, it's crazy, but I feel like as women, we do step in, and when we see some injustice or something that's going on, that's just our nature. Black women, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yes, call the police. Yes, do all of those things. But when you see something happening and you don't want someone to be hurt, you do step in immediately. It's not if it was a half of a second, it's hard to do that because you don't want something to happen to this young lady. And it's total disregard that this is a man. But at the same time, you just go into that mode because that's what women do. I feel like the judge should not be at a club, and that's just my opinion. Sometimes you cannot patronize places that you serve. I just don't think that that's the best idea.
Especially the Red Martini.
I don't think that she was trying to fight. But then you said that they were talking about how she was this and that, and she was, not a decent judge. So I don't know. And here we are again, Georgia. You guys stay in the news. Thank you for just, thank you. That's all I can say. But I don't think that she was right. Hopefully
the one thing I would say is, it sounds like the go-to theme with a lot of these female Black judges that's getting caught up in trouble with the suburb Illinois judge that they call the TikTok judge or whatnot. I'll get her name up here in a minute, but she had been Dalton, Illinois judge, that she had been misappropriating funds as well. And both of them have said or insinuated or alluded to that it's because they are Black women. A lot of times I've heard Black women tell Black men, when Black men say, that it's because I'm a black man. Well, y'all got to stop putting yourself in these positions. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Now, I will say this. If it's true that she had taken money, borrowed money without paying back from clients, they're not suing her because she's a black woman that happens to be a judge. No, they suing her because you took some money from me, said you was going to pay it back, and you didn't.
That part.
When they accuse her of being incompetent as a judge, based off of what you just analyzed, Sean, and what came to my mind, it's not because she's a black woman judge. Now, does it appear that when we as black people get in a seat of power, there is a higher level of resistance and opposition? Of course. We're not going to play like that don't exist, but it plays like that on men and women, correct, right? So again, we teammates, not opponents, because we both suffer and experience the same tragedies and biases. But when they say you're inadequate at your job, let's see, is it merely because you are a black woman? You took money from clients. You're at a club as a judge called the Red Martini. You get into a physical altercation. You're ranting and raving. And I'm pretty sure in your courtroom, you've told some people, just be compliant with the police officer and let them bring you to me, and I'll render the judgment. Do not put yourself in a position for the officer to be the judge, jury, and executioner. Why not follow your own advice? Everything that is step by step that has been reported thus far seems to hint of slight incompetency, if not complete. What do you think on that?
She does not have good judgment.
To be a judge, you need that.
Yeah. To be a human, you need that.
Especially a judge.
Woman, you need that. Like, no, honestly, I feel like she didn't use good judgment and she found herself in this position. And I don't know if the officers were white or black. I feel like maybe they were white. I don't know. They could have been black.
It seemed to be both. It seemed to be both.
Yeah, it seemed like so I just feel like she should known better.
Definitely.
And if I had all that going on in the background with people saying I'm taking money and people not feeling me, the last thing I'm going to do is to be out amongst the public at a nightclub. I'm just not going to do it. But that's me.
Want to say shout out to Odella Williams. Thanks for watching us. I think she's watching view of Facebook. Hey, and especially if you owe folks some money, the first thing people think when you owe them some money, you can't even go get some pain pills. Oh, you out here buying Tylenol all willy-nilly, but you can't pay me my money? You up here getting your high blood pressure pills, but you can't pay me my money?
Yeah.
So, and now you're going to be at the Red Martini after you ain't paid these people money back. Listen. Hey, Abronia Scott says they were probably officers who doesn't care for her and are doing their best to see her go down. Charlie Coffee with Charlie says, DL, you may be right. DV cases are hard to step into. Women and even friends will turn on you. That's her man. It's sad, but I also agree with Sean. It is in your nature to help. You will, and unfortunately, your good deeds are not seen as such. But who knows? Yeah. Maybe you have been both of them, man. It could have been both of their mans. Look at me.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
So that's okay, well, dang. I didn't even think about that plot twist, but.
and Abronia, you're correct. The lady in Dalton is the Mayor Tiffany something. Okay. But yeah, she's got a bunch that we could report on for 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you, Abronia, for that fact crack. See, that's why we got the dopest viewers, because they will let us know and make sure. Hey, if you guys are in, make sure you're liking, make sure you're sharing whatever platform. If you're watching TikTok, like and share. If you're watching Facebook, please like and share. If you're watching YouTube, like, subscribe, share. So Sean, so we got to do better. We got to do better in our judgment, right?
I agree.
Definitely. Your girl, Sexy Red. Sexy Red.
She's not my girl. By
She
no
your
means.
girl. Hey,
That
look
is
here, man. Look,
nothing that
you're
I.
older than her, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Aged women are supposed to gather the young women and teach them when you see they are in folly. So,
You are
so we got to
absolutely.
unite.
We are.
So
You are absolutely right. But these young women, they not
teach them,
they not they
teach
not
them
like
women.
us. No, no,
Listen,
no. There's no teaching
I
foolishness.
believe it
Like,
is.
uh,
I believe the only soul unreachable is the one sleeping in their grave.
I mean, you could be right. At the same time, there's a lot more ratchetness out there in the world that is being fed via social media,
So
music. It's myself, my fabulous self, trying to talk to. Just imagine it. Just walk with me here. Me trying to talk to
so this
Sexy
is a
Red.
case. This is a case study y'all don't want to pick up.
Listen, listen. I don't even know where to begin. Like, have you ever sat down and talked? No, I'm not having this conversation. But Sexy Red is not my homegirl, so don't say that no more. She's not my homegirl.
Hey, well, listen here. One of your fellow black women, Sexy Red.
Okay. Okay.
One of your girls, one of your girls, one of your black girls. That I
Girl.
really believe. What I really believe that this young lady is not the young lady that she's gotten caught up into the web of deceit of having to portray. But now the money has captivated and have grabbed her, and it's hard to be elusive from it. So now she has to go along to get along. Why? Because she came out and sponsoring, being a spokesperson for a new vodka, and she's like, yeah. And if you hear the if you hear the commercial, it sounds like a commercial that is tailor made for Tubi. I thought that it was just some folks talking that somebody had on voice record. This was actually a commercial trailer. But she's like, yeah, we got to bring vodka back. All vodka got to come back. So, of course, it's an alcohol ad. And it's AU, it's capital A, lowercase u. I don't know if it's called IU, ow, or what, but AU vodka is coming out with a strawberry red vodka. And they was like, no better person to push this vodka right now than Sexy Red. To me, to me, um, I hate that girl tatted up her face the way she did. I think when we tease as comedians about if you're gonna be sexy red, you got to at least be sexy. I've seen pictures of this young woman before the ratchet character that has ascended into stardom. She was not an unattractive lady, young girl. And I think if she had carried on that way, she could be considered as sexy. If you look beyond the piercings and the tatted face and the ratchet behavior, she's not unattractive. That goes to show that there are women that are very physically pretty, but their behavior becomes so undesirable and unseemly that they're not attractive. And what she
Yeah, I
wind
have
up
to agree
doing,
with you on that.
what she wind up doing, Sean, is after she shot the commercial, she came back on a post on one of her social medias like, ain't nobody, ain't nobody even pushing this vodka. This vodka nasty. I don't even drink vodka. I let some of my friends taste it, and they said it was terrible. So don't y'all go buy this. And then directly afterwards, online, the vodka sells out. That hurts. And the reason why I say, here go your girl again, that hurts your marketability or your marketing power. Because now, if it is nasty, people are going to be like, well, you told us to go buy this foolishness, this mouthwash, and we ain't listening to nothing else you tell us to go buy. Or if it is good, companies are now going to be like, no, don't get her as a spokesperson, because if we do something she don't like, she going to come and try to downgrade the product. What you think?
I think I'm gonna say this, and I'm all about empowering young women. Where I have the problem is it's not up to the me's, the people that are not her mom, her auntie, her grandmamas, the people in her family first should be there before I can come in and talk to this young lady. clearly we know she don't know how to talk. Clearly from the names of her lip gloss, she is just disgusting. And I say that because she is allowing herself to be used to market to our children, and some of us grandchildren. And this is okay. It is okay. And it's okay to certain people because they don't mind her music. It is a bop. But looking at her like she needs somebody in her life, it should be her mother, it should be her grandmother, it should be her sister, her aunt, it should be somebody that shares her bloodline first speaking to her. But just business wise, that wasn't a good idea. And I know that she knows that. She does stuff for the shock factor. I've seen her here recently on a stage at, was it a Post Malone concert? It was a country artist concert. I didn't even know how the two went together.
And she started twerking. Yeah.
So it's like we are allowing this foolishness. And then it's like we as Black women are looked at, well, why isn't someone mentoring her or talking to her or pulling her aside? What is we gonna do? Because at the end of the day, the root of it all is money. Now she done got a taste of some money and fame. Once that beast has consumed you, can't nobody tell you nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. And you touched something that is so prevalent. You know, it's going to take a Black woman with money. It's going to take someone with fame that she's going to listen to, because you and I, she got more money than us. What y'all know? Y'all just hating. And that's the thing. People always say people are hating when they tell you the truth, especially when they appear, or it appears you don't have as much financial or material things as them. But we are richer actually than that, Sean, you and I, because we don't have the heartache of saying at the end of the day, I had to get it this way. And anytime you have to clap back online, when people say something, it's basically because you knew you shouldn't have done it anyway. And now you got to go clarify, this ain't me. So someone like a Yala Van Zant, some people, like some of these women in the WNBA, that are facing adversity, that's like, hey, look, baby doll, go get some of these news. And Angela Yee, some people such as people that have gone through, like, I don't know if I want to send Leandria Johnson her way, because now that I don't think that'd be good mentorship. But people like Erica Campbell, and people such like that are respectable and respected, I think could reach her. Maybe. Now, one point I thought you would. I believe it. I believe we can do all things through Christ Jesus. Yes, and I believe it.
No, but what I was also going to say is maybe someone that is her peer, that is also famous and successful, that's not getting it the way that she's getting it, would be a better matchup, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Because they're like because that's one thing that I'm learning about these young people. We are the elders now, and I ain't that old. But
yeah, you are. You are an elder. You are an elder. You sure are.
The elders, we're considered the elders, and they relate to, their peers. But that's what I'm thinking, because there's other people her age that are out there doing.
But the problem with that is, Sean, the problem with that is your peers generally go along with what you're doing, which causes you grief and heartache. Hey, want to say what's up to Laditra Crump, who said, I couldn't comment on YouTube, y'all. What's up, YouTube? Is that why I ain't seeing YouTube comments? But she said she is here on Facebook now. You couldn't comment on YouTube, or the comments that say, no, all comments are on. You either probably have to become a subscriber, or you have to enable your comments on your device. But I will say this, because Sean just commented from YouTube, so I know the YouTube comments are on. But I will say this, Sean, one thing that I thought you were going to comment on that I will bring up. The reason why I think she's reachable is because, first of all, how I saw her demeanor and composure change once she got on the Breakfast Club. She's sensitive. And most people that are unreachable aren't sensitive because they just don't give a care.
Yeah.
Right? So the fact that you can So the fact that you can be that sensitive means there is a degree in which you matter, or it matters to you. Because you're not going to be sensitive when it don't matter. Second of all is, I know it's the money and not really her, because she said, we gonna make vodka popular again. So I'm going to allow my community to get drunk, wasted, and out of control, possibly lewd and arrested behind something I don't even partake in. I'm going to push a product I don't even partake in. So I don't believe in the product. I just believe in the dollar line. And what is the root of all evil? I mean, the love of money is the love of money is that root of all evil. Brony Cat said, okay, the comments are on. What, you didn't believe me? You had to fact check, man.
but Laditra said that I am a subscriber. I will check. So she is.
Yeah, she had to she probably had to check her device and turn the comments on her device. So that's enough with Lil Red.
Okay, but before you get started, no, we done with Lil Red.
Okay.
We done with her.
I believe in you, Lil Red. Come on, either Marsh Media News or Backstage or the Arena Show and tell your story. You from the STL, we from the Kansas City, Missouri. Come on, Backstage.
Okay.
Huh? Come on, Lil Red. Come on,
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some bad mamma jammas. Okay, we talking about.
I like me a bad mamma jamma or two.
Richardson, who qualified to go to the Paris Olympics, but it wasn't just her. It was two other young ladies, and I don't know their name, but it's 3 Black women going. And I tell you, I played that moment over and over and over, because the commentator said Richardson was not off to a good start. She didn't start off well, and she finished first. And then the other girls finished behind her, of course, like literally by seconds behind her. But the reason why I'm bringing this up with the whole Sexy Red thing, when she qualified, was it last year, the year before last? And then she dropped and she wasn't clean. She had just lost her mother. And so she had smoked weed. She didn't do this whole, how, they act out or whatever. She stayed the course. Now she's got a Nike deal. And she is going to the freaking Olympics. So,
but she did a little bit, Sean. She did, and I'm gonna tell you something.
The reason why I'm saying no, because everybody grieves differently. So for me,
no. What I'm saying is the lash out at the media. She did a little, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between. And I'm gonna tell you the difference between Sha'Carri, because I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you where I'm agreeing with you at. The difference between Sha'Carri and Red right now is that the people in Sha'Carri's corner is saying, I don't care how much money you saying you can bring back to us. It's not worth the expense of your well-being. Okay? So she had people like coaches. I used to coach with a young lady that reached out to her when all that first started going out a couple of years ago and said, dude, you need to put this in check. Even if putting it in check means you come off the track until you heal emotionally. So when you got people that may not be related to you, but they're relative in your circle, and that lady's my age, and Sha'Carri looked up to her. You know why? Because she viewed her as someone that possessed something I'm trying to get to. This person is an Olympic track athlete, an Olympic medalist. You see what I mean? So, and so when you look at Erica Campbell essentially is an award-winning recording artist, Grammy and Stella. She's in radio. She's a woman that knows how to do it successfully, and you never know who is the seed planter and who is the waterer that will be in the season of God's increase. She's going to get tired. She's going to get tired. Now, where I agree with you is Sha'Carri had someone to say enough is enough.
Yeah.
And we can't dictate who that enough person voice is. You know what I mean? And really, all those that are buying records and concert tickets, those are the voices that can say enough.
Yeah.
Look at Justin Timberlake. His record sales is terrible. His tour dates, he's not excited going on. So much so he got depressed, got drunk, got caught with DUI, having problems in his marriage. Why? Because that attitude got out of control. His arrogancy superseded his talent, and people stopped wanting to work with him and purchase his work.
Yeah.
We just got to get that word in her ear before she gets to the point. And I don't think she has a string long as Justin Timberlake.
Absolutely.
You know why? Absolutely. You know why?
But also too, I feel like it has a lot to do with. Well, first of all, let me go back to Chicago because I'm celebrating this moment. Okay, these women.
Hey, did you happen to know? Did you happen to know the guy's name that also qualified the same day as Sha'Carri?
No, but
I need you to start. I need you to start giving brothers love too.
No, first of all, it's no competition here. This ain't competition. We teammates, right? We talking about women, okay? Because we could talk about some messed up, sexy red men, but we
see, but you see what you just did. You see what you just did. I asked you if you had the guy's name to celebrate. You said we can talk about. You said we can talk about men that are messy too. We don't want to talk about the messy men. Let's celebrate some men.
I'm not trying to celebrate him. I'm trying to celebrate her because that's what I do. I celebrate the women. I empower, uplift the women. That's
why can't we celebrate one another? You see how I just celebrated?
You can do whatever you like,
but you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna celebrate black men.
No, you can't say that I don't celebrate black men.
No, I didn't say you don't. I didn't say you don't. I said you won't celebrate the black men.
Not today. I wasn't going with men today. It wasn't about the men. Today.
All right, I'll go with today. I can go with it today. I got you.
It was about the women, but see, you already messed it up, though.
No, I didn't. Go ahead. Go ahead. You never listen. That's the thing called redemption. You can always come back from anything.
Yeah, don't be. Listen, my moment was about the women. The women.
You making my point? Go ahead.
Yeah, about the women's.
You making my point? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm done now. The moment's gone.
It ain't gone. Congratulations, Sha'Carri. Congratulations, Sha'Carri. Because when so many people said you were done because you had a hiccup or two, you showed what getting into yourself and a good supportive circle can allow you to do. When your mind is healthy, it allows you to get your body healthy. And now you are the fastest woman in the world. That you're going to be representing the very same people that doubted your talent in the free world to prove you are the greatest, fastest woman in the world, not just America. And to all the brothers that qualified for the U.S. Olympic track team, y'all make sure y'all go over there and run just as fast as these fast sisters from the United States and Jamaica. Make sure y'all are representation, that they are protected when y'all go out and have a good time. Because when you go abroad, don't nothing bring blacks together like traveling abroad. I'm telling you, when you go somewhere where there ain't many of you, you don't care what blackface you see. You just happy to see blackface. And I ain't talking about blackface with makeup. I'm talking about authentic melanin. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, we're going to celebrate it all. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You know, I see you empower. I see you empower her shirt. I want to see and empower him as well. Because we finna start protecting y'all, and y'all gonna start covering us. Hallelujah.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll see how that works out.
Boy, that I want you to become optimistic, not pessimistic. If y'all agree with me in the chat, go ahead, DL. If y'all agree with what I'm saying when it comes to us as black men, black women, y'all put in there, go ahead, DL. I believe we can thrive. I
Yeah, you
believe we can
absolutely are right.
unify
You're
because
right.
we
You're
gonna be
absolutely
black men, women every day.
right.
She
We
said
can
go
do
somewhere.
that.
She said go somewhere, DL.
That part.
Boy, I tell you.
That part.
See what I mean? See what I
No,
mean?
because you
Y'all keep
know,
proving the point. Y'all
you're not
keep
proving a
proving.
point, though. You're not proving a point. We can celebrate men. You keep talking about y'all gotta, what did you say, protect us? The proof is in the pudding. Because protect us. That's what we need y'all to do. Protect us, black women. When we see that,
Sean,
man,
let me
like,
ask you a question. Sean, let me ask you a question.
yes.
Anytime you're anywhere with
Mhm.
DL, Bam, or Billy, or if all together, do you feel protected?
Yeah.
Do you feel respected?
Yeah.
So those are 3 reasons why each week you should find 3 brothers to celebrate.
That ain't
You not no, you see what I'm getting at.
no, I don't see where you're getting
Well,
to
can I
because
explain it?
you can explain your theory on things,
No,
but what
okay, well, can I go for it?
you
Can I
is
go for it? Can I
you
go
go
for it?
right on ahead, but
All
that
right,
does not
this is what I'm getting at.
constitute
This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. We a lot of times, men and women of the black authenticity, will say what we don't have. But if we sit down for a few minutes and look back down the line, we'll see we do have more of what we say we don't have than what we don't have. So when we say slow down, just hear me out.
Okay.
When we say we need black men to do this, when we say we need black women to do this, we can look around and see about 3 or 4 that we do. So what I'm saying is, it's high time that we start illuminating, showcasing, and elevating those that do, instead of giving so much press to those that don't. That's just like if you go to a service in church, it's nothing more disheartening for somebody to say, well, even though we ain't got many people, don't talk about the people that ain't here. Give to the people that are here what God said give.
I so get what you're saying.
Okay.
And I'm not taking away. I totally agree with you. What I'm saying is for me in my moment and what I do is I empower women. That's my thing.
And I don't never want you to stop. I don't want you to think I'm saying don't do it. But I'm just saying
that I would never do the same for men because that's not me. Like I celebrate and support black men and I am protected when I'm with you guys. You guys are not the large majority is all I'm saying.
Actually, it's more men like us than it ain't.
Let me say that because it all depends on the circles and who you know and who you surround yourself with. So if that's the case, I would say, yeah, I know a lot of stand-up guys that would have my back, yada, yada, yada. But what I'm saying is that sometimes us women, I'm just saying us women, we have a hard time trying to celebrate and uplift our black amazing men because of certain stuff. But
I get it. I just look at it.
It's just hard, but I don't never. For me, I just don't. I never want the whole. Well, why don't you uplift black men? Because it's not like a them or there. It's
I know it.
This is
there's always a method to my martialism, right?
So yeah, I know.
So and you about to see what it was just here in about 5 seconds. And I will say this, that black men can always counter what black women say on the negative. And it seems like we always, on both sides, go to that instead of countering what we say positive. Like if I say something positive about a black man, I'm looking also to find his counterpart for that moment. Because I feel as though we're greater together. So therefore, if we can show and speak on 2 positive black man, black woman images, then we change the narrative. We may not get as many views. We may not get as many clicks as we get to start talking about the ratchet. That's why we toss in a little spiel of ratchetness every once in a while.
And Bronya said the 16-year-old black male Quincy Wilson qualified for the men's 400. She wanted to say that's his name.
Thank you. That's the guy I was finna get at. But when I was talking about unification, I was using that as a segue that Kendrick Lamar, he did his thizzle in Compton, in LA. He did his thing. He reinstilled hope for me in hip hop and rap once more and again. Listen, I am the era of hip hop and 2 years older, going on through. Listen here. When I saw what K. Dot did, Ken and Friends, it brought hope back to rap industry to do it the right way. What I saw was a rap on his way icon. That was an iconic moment that is going to forever cement his name with rap icons forever. And what he did was said, we're no longer going to put up with this watered down fabric that these old white men are saying is hip hop when we are the essence of hip hop. We created hip hop. So we're taking it back. Even if it means you keep the lion's share of the money, we gonna take the art and watch us still eat. Now, a lot of people wanted to make it out of, and I was saying if Bloods and Crips and GDs and all that can come together, surely black men and women can, because they showed it on the stage. Now, look at this. Everybody wanted to make it about the low-hanging fruit, him and Drake, because he did Not Like Us 6 straight times, which in my heart,
listen, I'm a gym every time it come on.
That was genius. Because he's letting it, not only him know, but everybody, if you rock with him, you not like us either.
Yeah.
Everybody in hip-hop started faking gangsters after NWA. And what he's saying now is, you soft-hearted, lying, perpetrating gangsters, let me show you what real gangsterism look like and how unified it is. We don't beef with real G's, we beef with fake G's. And look at us unified. We don't beef with real lyricists. We don't beef with real hip-hop art. We beef with the fakers. I've never been a Rick Ross fan. Sorry, Rick. I've never been a Drake fan. Sorry, Drake. Because it's not authentic. And I'm going to show you parallels. I heard somebody say that everybody was there, West Coast icons, except Snoop and Pac.
In the game, clearly he got it thrown in there.
Well, the reason why is because the choice that the game chose is called Kendrick his homie, but Drake his brother. So you chose your side. And that's the point that they're trying to make in this new movement of hip hop. But I'm going to show you how Kendrick honored Tupac all night long. In 1990, was it 4 Source Awards? Tupac had a red hat on. Kendrick had a red hat on, but his was turned forward. Pac was turned backwards. They had the same cross and necklace piece. They had the same white t-shirt underneath, same style blue jeans, same style red and white shoes, same energy, same unification. All right, as Pac had in the House of Blues. In the House of Blues, Pac dropped the track with a stage full of West Coast legends, gangbangers from Crips, gangbangers from Bloods, at the House of Blues, which was his first and only time, last really big performance at the House of Blues, right? Pac came on, he allowed other folks, Thug Life, Young Thug Immortals, Rhyme, putting them on, just like Kendrick Lamar replicated, show honor to Pac in doing. Then he brought out the heavy hitters like the Dog Pound Snoop Dogg. Same thing K-Dog did when he brought out Dr. Dre. Big Boy. You see what I'm getting at? He paid homage to Pac all night long, even telling Drake that we're not going to allow you to disrespect the memory of Tupac in buying his ring. A lot of people don't know Drake, Mr. Aubrey, went and at an auction and bought Tupac's ring that Tupac had made in 96 of the Machiavelli crown with the diamonds and jewels in it that represent all of the leaders of the medieval times. So he put him on notice. You got to give the ring back because you are an imposter. He tied all that in. Salute to you, Mr. Kendrick K. Lamar. You just brought the hip back into the hop. And you woke the West Coast back up. Kudos, man. Kudos.
Good
what do you think about that?
Yeah, listen, I loved every minute. I love Kendrick Lamar. I got to see him live. He opened up for, weird as it sounds, Kanye West one year. And it was,
well, they tried to make him a backpacker. They tried to categorize him as a backpacker when he first came out.
Listen, but he opened up for him, and it was the Kendrick concert. I don't even understand how he and then of course that's when what's his face, Kanye West, was losing his mind. So his set was trash, like complete gutter trash. But just to see how K. Dot was, it was bananas. I had not seen anything like that before in my entire. That whole audience knew his stuff, which I only knew a few songs, but they knew exactly who he was. And he had the energy. When he said he's been bringing the energy since 2009, he's been having stuff popping. It was then, and he had it popping. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, yeah.
And he has that pop quality of being not the biggest man in stature, but having that leadership quality, taking accountability, making sure that he incorporates and includes everybody. And in that gang banging culture, they just want to make sure that respect is first and foremost. And if we look out for you, look out for us. I don't care if it's nothing more than calling us out on a track. When you come back home, look out for us. Shoot us not only some tickets, but let us just have a little love of lap of luxury backstage. Let us, feel what it feels like to be celebrity, because we are the street stars. When you shoot your videos out here, we your lookouts, we your cover up, we your protection. So Kendrick, man, now that's who now they need to start protecting, because the industry, trust you me, heard that shot, and that spoke volumes.
Yeah,
that was a pop-up concert.
And it was nicely done, and it was no drama. So the narrative that they always try to spin, like there's just this get us all together and it was, it was opposing gang members. That's what I'm saying. Like,
not just on stage, but in the stands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just, he did that.
Wow.
That makes me so happy.
We're going to get into this last story. Abronia said it's lunchtime. Got to go get some bitters. Thank you for hanging out for us, Bronya, as you do each and every Monday, 10:30 a.m., where you can catch Sean Lee and myself, DL Marshall, on Marsh Media News Update. And so that I don't end this newscast as a hypocrite, Sean, I want to send a huge hug and shout out to my girl, who I believe is the front runner, and will be the recipient of the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, Miss Angel Reese, who is continuing to push the bar for rookies, as she just recorded her 8th straight, not 8th of the year, but 8th straight double, going against Caitlin Clark and their Indiana Fever, as she recorded 25.16 rebounds and even shared the ball on 1 assist. So straight up, Angel Reese, keep eating, young lady. And she took it to everybody. I mean, when they asked her at the end of the night, what is making her switch go on? What does she have to say about her game? And I quote, Angel Reese's response was simply, I'm just a dog. I got that dog in me, and you can't teach that.
Yeah. Listen, she's one of my faves.
She wants it.
Yeah, she wants it and she works for it. She
Notice
literally
I said that was her 8th straight.
Yeah.
No one has ever scored 25 plus points and 16 or more rebounds in a game since a WNBA game since 1992.
Whoo!
I'm telling you, that girl is real. She was real in college, and they did not like what the face of college NCAA basketball was trending to, so they switched it up. Kaylin, she can shoot, she can play. But Angel Reese is a national champion for a reason. When they faced head to head, when it mattered, all marbles on the table, Angel Reese babied Caitlin Clark's squad.
Yeah.
Iowa didn't stand a chance. That's why the world, that half of the world, always makes it black and white.
And it's
when the rest of us can make it athlete on athlete.
Athlete. Because it's athlete on athlete. She's the better athlete, period.
You know what we should do, Sean?
Period.
We should ask Abronia Scott to hook us up with getting some Chicago Sky tickets and go watch Angel Reese play. Drive up to Chicago. That could be some good pictures for you too. That could be some good pictures.
Really good pictures. Like, yeah, because I would be, I really want to get her. I really want to get some photos of her. A Black woman photographer getting photos of, yes, absolutely. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So we might have to work on that. Yeah, we might have to work on that.
Yeah, work your magic on that.
I'm gonna try to see what I can do. Sometimes y'all be on me and y'all don't believe in the magic of Marshall, but we're gonna see what we can do. I was trying to see complete total double doubles this year. I want to say she has about 14 double doubles.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and shout out to my girl. Now I'm a big Angel Reese fan, but I love me some A'ja Wilson. Shout out to A'ja. No, that's the MVP of the league. She multiple MVP award winning A'ja Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces, number 22. Deuce.
I see her.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to see one of my sons with one of those young ladies. I welcome y'all as my daughter-in-laws. Yes, I do. And I got two handsome young men. They model, they rap, they love God.
Okay. All right.
Angel.
We're not playing matchmaker here.
Angel, A'ja. Telling you.
No matchmaking here.
And the one for A'ja, he buff.
Oh gosh.
The one for Angel, he suave.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. I'll bring them both up to Chicago and we can take a trip down to Vegas.
I'm gonna need you not to pimp out your sons.
No, how dare you? I'm matchmaking. I only want the best for my boys. Ain't no different than what these women been doing for years.
Listen, don't.
I have an amazing daughter.
Please don't. Please don't.
Let me cook you something and I invite my boys over for dinner. What you got coming up, Sean Lee?
I have, Picture Perfect with Sean Lee is a wrap for this season. I am done. So, next up is traveling. I'm traveling some more for my 50 by 50 project. For those who don't know, I am going to take pictures in all 50 states before I turn 50. I just turned 45 this year. So I have 5 years, but every year I'm going to be traveling to different states and taking pictures as I go. And then the the big project will be having like an art show with the images that I captured. So, you know, I started that project. So that has been awesome. So up next is Memphis and Colorado. So yeah.
Shout out. See, you could have came up to Colorado with us and got that out the way.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going, so I'll be there.
With
So
who?
I'm looking forward to that.
What'd you say you
I'm
going with who?
I didn't say I was going.
Oh,
Did you hear me
okay.
say I was going with somebody? I didn't say I was going.
It sounds like you stopped yourself from saying, I'm going with.
No, with work.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna say, with work.
Okay, I was about to say.
I didn't say nothing about no. No.
All right. Well, I'm on my way down to Atlanta, Georgia for the Gospel Choice Music Awards. Marsh Media is up for Media Company of the Year. DL's Backstage Pass is up for Radio Show of the Year. I'm up for Radio Personality of the Year and something else. And also, I will be hosting their Gospel Music Showcase on Sunday. So it's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday affair. And Mr. Savoir Fair will be there in Atlanta, Georgia, this coming up weekend. That's right. I'm going to get in town on Saturday, the 29th, and I will be returning on the 1st of July. And then we'll be returning to Atlanta to finish up filming on the movie I Survived Suicide. My man, Bam Brown, is also going to be in that movie. They done messed up and let two of the gentlemen of comedy in this movie. Yeah, Billy Bird Sr. is going to have a song on the soundtrack. And get ready because the premiere is coming. It's coming. I believe it's going to be out in September. I'm about to get that date for you guys here real quick. But yeah, I Survived Suicide. It's EGO Entertainment is presenting it. And I Survived Suicide, the red carpet movie premiere will be taking place September the 8th, 2024. It's going to be a question and answer, a premiere. It's going to be a red carpet premiere, question and answer, then a dinner party. And it's going to be, let me see if I can blow this up. It's going to be at the Best Western Atlanta Hotel.
So it's in Atlanta, ATL.
It's in Atlanta. So y'all follow us, as Snoop say, follow me. So come on down to Atlanta. Check out the movie premiere. I got a few lines I'm going to be speaking in my part, and I think y'all gonna enjoy it. Bam, I think y'all gonna enjoy his role, and we got some more Gentlemen of Comedy dates coming up, so y'all just stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
Where can they follow you, Sean?
At all things social media is Sean Lee House TV is right next to co-host up under my name, Sean Lee. So Sean Lee House TV.
All right. And you can catch it every Monday morning, 10:30 a.m. right here on Marsh Media News Update. And you can catch yours truly, Mr. Savoir Fair, everywhere on social media at THEEDL Marshall. That's the DL Marshall, THEEDL Marshall. Make sure you get on over to channel I-70MMBE on YouTube and subscribe to our media channel. And again, Sean Lee, I want to make sure that we let everyone know, can I get to it, that this is coming out. Make sure that y'all check out the DL Marshall half-hour comedy special, A Gentleman at the Gym, July 6th, Saturday night, 6 o'clock p.m. You can go and get your pay-per-view subscription for only $5 at patreon.com. Marsh Media Backstage, ENT. Go on over there to patreon.com/Marsh Media Backstage, ENT. Go and pay that $5 credit card subscription because you can't take cash. It's only $5. Not only will you get the half-hour comedy special by myself, Gentlemen at the Gym, boy, after you get through laughing at that, then go check out some Marsh Media Patreon-only content and interviews. You can still catch our interview with After 7 over there. And we got some other stuff that you're going to find quite entertaining. So go on over there right now after we get off here, patreon.com/Marsh Media Backstage, ENT. And for $5, July 6th, I'm going to make you laugh. Yeah. Liz Fields, thank you. Dre Tate, thank you. Felicia Boone, thank you. Joshua Richardson, thank you. Dewan Wright, thank you. Bronya Scott, Laditra Crump, thank you. Marvin Durant, thank you. Thank you all for joining us today, where y'all make the news public. We gonna make it popular. Thank y'all so much. I give y'all the double salute. Catch the Gentlemen of Comedy tour. Sean, 25 shows, 23 sellouts.
All right, man. All right.
I'm just saying, God, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look at y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Yeah,
25 shows, 23 of them sellouts. So if y'all want somebody that's gonna keep your events live, upbeat, entertaining, you want to host, holla at your boys. If you don't want both of us, you don't want to spend for both of us, one or the other, your choice. You know, we ain't gonna be mad at you. And if you want to be booked for season 3, Sean, season 3 of DL's Backstage Pass, we begin taping in October for that and the arena show, season 2 of the arena show. So if you want that,
I might get on there. I might get on season 3.
Yeah, because
I might.
You know, you was on season 2.
I would know those seasons. What was on? Y'all interviewed me? Because y'all didn't interview me. I interviewed y'all. Huh. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send you a show that you were backstage after this show is over. And remember how you had to apologize after I showed you receipts? You ain't trying to read out. You ain't trying. And I sent you that receipt.
I was the interview focus.
Yes, I'm gonna send it to you.
I was the interview focus.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
Just like I had receipts of that other one, I'm gonna have receipts on this one too.
This is recorded without my knowledge, y'all.
But we gonna have you a part of season 3, either season 3 of Backstage Pass or season 2 of the arena show. And you got a little cussing spirit on you, so you might be on the arena show.
I'm not gonna be cussing. I changed my ways. I don't cuss. I don't. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So hey, y'all join us next Monday. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have some real good conversation for you guys for what happens over the weekend. We may come on a little later than 10:30 because I'm gonna be traveling.
Of course you are.
I'll be traveling. I'll probably be in the friendly skies or just touching back that, because I don't get back to Kansas City till 11:30. I don't know how they booked me a flight where I got a layover coming back. I was straight through on the way. I thank God. I thank God. I thank God for the opportunity. Yeah. Right. I thank God for the opportunity. Yeah, so it just gives me a chance. It gives me a chance to see Nashville Airport. That's all.
Oh, okay. Enjoy that.
I might run into a WNBA player and interview.
Oh Lord, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's an interview. That's an interview process.
It definitely is an interview, and I will be a part. It won't be just a you interview. I will be a part of the interview as well.
Sound like somebody trying to chaperone.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
A part of it.
Till the next time, y'all. Sean said, yeah, okay, right on.
Balance. I'm the balance.
Hey, man, if y'all got some show ideas, show topics that y'all want to share with us right here on Marsh Media News Update, y'all make sure y'all do so. But until the next time, on behalf of Sean Lee, DDL Marshall, we are your news source. I'll make it public, we making it popular. DL Marshall, Sean Lee, till the next time. Holla.